Hey, hey, we're back with another episode of the bonus level with Main Character Collective in Reckless Detroit. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Strong Eyes.
Hey.
All the way from Flint, Michigan. Thank you for coming out, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. We met at the Flint Drop Fest. Tell me about your experience there.
That was fun. We were kind of just going around, like, interviewing people with, like, nonsensical questions. And
Very nonsensical.
Yeah.
That's a great way to describe your energy.
Yeah. Very abstract.
Yeah, including me. So I saw him and his friends were like walking around with this camera, and I was like, "Hi, talk to me." And yeah, the footage turned out so cool, and like I loved seeing the other participants answer your weird questions. And shortly after that, I checked out his music, and I was like, hold up, you have troll energy. Like, it seems like you're like trolling the internet, but your music's actually good. And I was like, all right, we gotta help this man because you are very talented. So
I'm definitely a troll at heart, though. Saying.
Well, it's challenging because, you know, with the collective, so many of the members are DJs, but I specifically wanted people who were not DJs involved to give that outside perspectives as music producers. So tell us a little bit about like the Strong Guys universe, like what you produce.
So it's a lot of the stuff that I make is like, it starts off experimental, and then I'll try to form some kind of like rhythmic pop to it, I guess. So that's what it would be like, just like dream pop.
Yeah.
So like it starts off as like this ambient kind of putting you to sleep vibes, and then
then becomes a bop.
Song. Yeah.
Do you have any sort of like influences you can reference toward that vibe so people can understand? I think Tycho could definitely be one.
Yeah, I guess so. There's like a new artist, kind of George Clanton.
No.
I didn't really discover him until like a few months ago. But like a lot of the things that he's doing is really inspirational because we're like kind of on the same page with like aesthetic and whatever.
Yeah. I would also say kind of Grimes vibes, you know, like very dreamy, ethereal. The thing about your sound design too is it's very correct. You know, you seem to be a musician at heart, which I think is important when you're delving into those like experimental spaces.
Yeah. I do get a lot of inspiration from Grimes because she's like I watched a lot of her older shows just to like kind of study her as a performer and whatever.
Yeah.
I crashed. Yeah, she's really inspirational to me. And my mom always listened to like 90s like rock music and like 80s, kind of like 80s synth pop, like Alphaville, Duran Duran, stuff like that. So like that definitely has an influence.
Yeah, the song "And I ran so far away."
Yeah.
Like, that's totally the vibe.
And like Linkin Park a little bit.
Oh my God, man. Don't open that can of worms. I love Linkin Park. They are so ahead of our time. So ahead of our time. They had drum and bass, hip hop, all the vibes, melodic, like, amazing. And R.I.P. Chester, the Jeezy collab. Yeah, all of that was so iconic. Yeah, I definitely, can hear all these influences, but, why I chose you and summoned you to be a part of this is because you really have your own vibe. And I think, as a producer who, plays guitar and has drums and all these different elements, you really set yourself apart from the pack.
Sorry, I'm just like...
Well, is it just me or is this going really slow? This is Need for Speed, but like I'm going really slow.
I have a helicopter chasing me and it's kind of scaring me. It's got like dropping bombs on me.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah, actually, I just started messing around with drums, so I'm not really like a super skilled like drum player, but like I do get a lot of satisfaction out of playing the drums with like what I've played.
Yeah.
And like playing the guitar. Also, I haven't like done too many projects with guitar, but I'm mostly just playing like keys and like synths. Just like messing around with like modular synth stuff, I guess.
Did you have a musical background growing up?
Uh, I don't think so. Just my mom listening to music, and then like I had a keyboard, but like I wasn't like I didn't know how to exactly play it, so like I just mess around in my room or whatever.
Yeah. And then you found your passion.
Busted. And then I got busted.
So your internet troll vibe. So I love how you keep things funny and light, but your music's actually very like melancholy and like serious.
Yeah, Gracie was actually saying something about that too. Like there's this duality where like you wouldn't really see me making that kind of music because like I'm kind of just like goofing off most of the time, and like even in school I was like kind of a class clown, like messing around all the time, and, like getting in trouble all the time and whatever,
which surprises me.
Yeah, my inner self.
Well, because you're very introverted, it seems, but maybe once you get more comfortable, you kind of go off the rails.
Yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place, especially if I have like a cup of coffee, then like I could probably tell you a million things I'd forget.
Well, where do you sort of find your musical inspiration then? In your woes? Running through the six with your woes?
Yeah, I'm kind of just like everywhere. Like I think it's my third album, Mechanism. It's like really dark. I was going through a lot of like dark, I don't know, like relationship situations and like backstabbing and whatever. Like denial, betrayal, just stuff like that. So like that was kind of the inspiration for a lot of those songs. And that's how you would like, that's why a lot of those songs are like kind of like almost like electronic metal, have like a angst and like grit to it. Which
is amazing because Strong Eyes is one of the producers on my EP called Spells. He actually produced the title track. Woo, woo, woo. And yeah, I be writing in my feels too. I started off writing this EP. How did you beat me again?
I have no idea.
You're just like in the dark the whole time. I'm out here spinning. But I started this EP very like excited about this new love, and then it all kind of went cold and dry from there. And it's been cool to kind of see the progression. I'm just gonna stop. I'm stuck. It's been cool to see the progression of the artistry within writing in collaboration with your production, because normally I will like create lyrics to a beat, but he actually sent me some beats and the lyrics that I had already prepared fit perfectly. So
yeah, I really liked how, because the lyrics that you chose for the energy of the song was like almost like spot on. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I was impressed.
Yeah, and this is my first rodeo. I'm very new to this whole. We're gonna play again. I want to see if I can beat you. This is my first time ever working with producers, and I knew that like I wanted somebody who wasn't a quote unquote house producer. I think the music I was envisioning for Selyna is very bedroom pop, but make it in the club, like make it drop. That needs to be a tagline. Make it pop, make it drop. Yep. Bedroom pop, but make it drop. And the first track called One Chance that Jinbi is actually producing, it's very crying on the dance floor. Like you want to dance, but it's like actually a sad song. I'm gonna go with Automatic this time.
Oh, you were in manual?
Yeah, was that my problem? I don't know.
I think you're supposed to like, you have to like hit a certain button like when your car shifts. So
right,
like,
to drift.
Or just to like accelerate, you have to like switch gears.
That's why I wasn't going anywhere. Well, let's see the second round. So are you pretty much just like self-taught when it comes to like
definitely
everything?
So my parents were like, I guess like workaholics, and they I was kind of like, I want to say like Xbox raised. So like so like I had an Xbox while like my parents were working all night or whatever. So like anything that I picked up after that, even with like I think the first thing that I got into was like video editing and like YouTubing. Like I went through like a YouTube phase where I was like making skits almost every day.
Oh my god! Already to a really bad start. I I feel that I've always been an internet kid as well. It's such a culture, bruh.
Yeah, I'm not sure like which is the reverse button.
This is what happened? Oh, that's reverse. Oh, here we go.
I like to see those polygons.
Okay, I can't see the car anymore, but okay, here we go. All right. I made it. This is not the first time I've epically failed at a game. Which is funny because I feel like I grew up playing video games, but I grew up playing like, you know, on Disney when they had like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and like the Lilo and Stitch Build a Sandwich and like yeah, no, and like the My Scene, like dressing up the girls, like that was my vibe. I was looking back at some old photos from my childhood, young Selyna days, and I actually wanted to be a comedian and a rock star. So like I'm pretty close to like where I wanted to be in life. I think my soul really chose this path. Especially you were saying your family's not really musical, but my family is pretty musical when it comes to like, I don't know, most people can't say their dad is a DJ. Does he throw down and do transitions? No, but that's okay. We all love a family wholesome DJ who just like, you know, is at the family parties and the weddings here and there. But my sister, we've discussed this, and my sister is the DJ, and yeah, it's been such a cool journey. Like even going out to the Flint Drop Fest, like being invited to DJ there, like just the places I've been able to go, even in just 1 year of this journey, and the people I've been able to meet, like it makes me so grateful. Have you met cool people through music besides me?
Yeah, definitely. There's Russell Woods. He's like this awesome techno musician that I met through the Flint Wave Synth Club. He makes like, I want to say video game music, but he hates when people call it video game music. But like, it's pretty sweet.
We need some of those vibes right now.
Yeah, there's an album that I'm super inspired by. It's the LSD Dream Emulator soundtrack. It's like a PS1 game that was only released in Japan. Oh. But the soundtrack is like so like abstract but like upbeat still.
Yeah.
And like,
is this guy local to Michigan?
Russell Woods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Flint based.
Okay.
Yeah. Not Tokyo Dream Emulator. LSD Dream Emulator. Tokyo. The dude is from Tokyo. My brain.
I know you like electronic music sometimes. Like you're into like techno and some other variants of electronic. Because I would still say you're gonna be on the compilation album. Like your music is still electronic. It's just a different brand of it.
Yeah. Probably what I casually listen to is like down tempo, maybe like ambient, or like deep house, but like ambient house.
Yes.
Maybe.
Love that. You would love if you want some dub ambient vibes. You would really like Charles I. Like he's one of my favorite producers that died way too young, and like I'm fully aware I'm going the wrong way. I don't care at this point. I'm going rogue. Yeah, the ambient vibes are just really nice, especially, you know, our society doesn't give enough credit to lo-fi people, because without lo-fi people, you know, our ability to study and to read and to chill would be, you know, not there. So shout out to all the lo-fi music producers. You guys are really unsung heroes.
The lo-fi girl?
Yeah, the girl in her bedroom, that playlist. And that's how a lot of them have actually like blown up, is you know, getting their music on playlists, to where I feel like your caveat and what I would love to sort of case study with you is figure out how to get you more recognition, because you're so unique. You know, it's hard to kind of pull you into like, oh, we could just stick you on a playlist with these other Spotify artists that sound like you know, because you just have a really unique sound. It's not a bad thing. It's just challenging.
Yeah, it's especially hard around like somewhere like Flint because like people aren't going to Flint to like listen to electronic music because it's kind of like a gritty industrial area. So like if anybody's going to listen to something, it's like rap music or rock. So
Yeah.
it's like it's almost hard to fit in that way.
Yeah, well, we got your back in Detroit, and, you know, I always say the internet is your stage, so I really think, you know, figuring out a way to attach more of the thematic elements to your music. You know, I see each album sort of has, like, a little cinematic universe, which is cool. Because, like, my next project won't be anything like Spells. It's not going to be another witchy vibe. I'm gonna have to switch it up, and I don't know what it's gonna be inspired by. I don't know if I'll even ever make music again, because like it's been such a process. I kind of want to get into just like figuring out how to produce and then figure it out from there, because like the fact that I learned how to sing in like 3 months, like when I met you, like I just started learning how to sing.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Thank you. I mean, my vocal cords are terrible today from screaming. It's dead, but yeah, that's the cool thing, is you can just teach yourself how to do anything. So cheers to the internet. Thank you for being on the internet watching this. Normally I have some hot fire questions, but they're all like DJ oriented, so I'm gonna ask you some random questions about
go for
life. Spicy or sweet?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, spicy or sweet?
Oh, I'll go with spicy. I like spicy questions.
Spicy questions? No, I'm asking.
Oh.
No, I'm asking in general. Do you like spicy foods, flavor, or sweet?
I thought you meant like sweet questions or spicy questions. Okay.
This is where the nonsensical comes into play.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my brain is like, when it comes to like a straight path, it's like, but I think I'll go with spicy. Yeah.
Again, spicy. I love it. A cookie or a cupcake? Even though I didn't say sweet.
Honestly, I think cookie. I'm not like a huge cake person. I guess it depends on the
Cake
mood.
is a lot. It's a huge
Yeah.
commitment. I learned something recently where you cut the cupcake in half and then you make it a little sandwich. Pro tip, if you're forced to eat a cupcake. I've never been like, I want a cupcake today.
I hope I'm not ever forced to eat a cupcake.
No,
though.
I won't ever force you. Let's see. Instruments or tech? What do you prefer?
Instruments, definitely. I feel like tech can sometimes be overwhelming, and then like instrument is kind of just like, for the most part, self-explanatory. Because like Tigua said, like the ADHD, like there can be like so much that goes into like learning a program, and then like an instrument, you have like basically everything there,
Yeah.
like right in front of you. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
choose
not going to
instruments.
crash on you.
Yeah.
Be sure to save your files before you're 2 hours deep, because we've all been there.
Oh yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's all, my friend.
Sweet. This was fun.
Any last words?
Nope. I don't think so.
I know. I always put people on the spot, and they're like, I don't know. But we're very grateful to have you part of the crew. You're our resident ghost, and he's real, everybody. He's real. He is strong. Why strong, guys? Tell us that.
Do you want the real reason or a fun reason?
Let's go with fun.
So like, I started a Tumblr a long time ago,
Miss Tumblr.
and I was just reblogging some like psychedelic tracks with some like GIFs and stuff, and that was called The Strong Eye because like it has to do with like the third eye and whatever. So like it kind of just evolved from that. Actually, before Strong Eyes, I was gonna be Cool Shades.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do that.
Yeah, it was just like bedroom pop, kind of like Clairo type of
Yeah.
stuff, and then kind of just evolved from Cool Shades to Strong Eyes because You don't need cool shades if you got strong eyes.
Hey, don't need cool shades. You got strong eyes. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
This was fun.
Goodbye, Internet.